It's focused just on my hand. And my face! Hooray! Hello, boys and girls. That was the now traditional game of hand or face that we're going to play at the start of every stream from now on while I press all my buttons and get all my screens up and running. How are we all doing? Are we all good? Are we all having a lovely... What day is it? Tuesday. I'm streaming for the second time in 3 days. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm coming or going. This is all very... This is what it's like to be a full-time streamer. Wowzers. Wowzers. How do they do it? It's all an act, you know. If you haven't seen it, that's my favourite comment of the last few days. It was on LOLLUJO Live. I think it was on episode 1 of the highlights. It might have been on the last stream. Someone just commented, it's all an act. He's found me out. I don't know what's an act, but it is all an act. I think he's figured out I'm not actually a football manager. And fair play to him, it's only taken him 11 years to figure it out. So, round of applause for that guy. He has hit the nail on the head. It is all an act. I'm not actually a football manager. This is a computer game. Anyone who thought this was real, I am sorry. Feel free to put in a request for a refund of your subscription fees. You won't get one, but feel free to put in the request. It is all an act. I'm not actually the manager of a football team. I am sorry. But hello, welcome along everybody. How are you doing? Hello Twitch, hello YouTube. Twitch lot, not that I want to shame you, but I had a look at the numbers from Sunday. YouTube absolutely dominated you for view numbers. So if you've got any Twitch watching friends that you want to bring along, at the moment you're in danger of becoming the second tier platform, which don't know how Twitch would feel about that, but we had like twice as many viewers all night on YouTube compared to Twitch. So you're going to have to recruit some new Twitch buddies or watch on multiple devices or something. Anything that gets around the rules. We don't want to break any of the Twitch rules, but at the same time, worrying developments. That being said, thank you to those of you throwing money at me on Twitch. We've got Arabri, who subbed 7 hours ago, which I always find it fascinating when people sub when I'm not live. So thank you to you if you've now turned up to watch the stream. Esbrigo has done 9 months. Mitch Bad has done 17 months. And what have we got going on over in the YouTube chat? People talk. To be fair, the chat's more active on Twitch, but there's more people on YouTube. So it is, yeah, as Topher points out, it is better for you to throw money at me on Twitch than YouTube, because on YouTube I have to give half of it to Topher, whereas if you give me money on Twitch, I get to keep it all. So you are, vote with your wallets. If you want me to keep it all, you do a Twitch sub. If you want Topher to get half, sugar, almost knocked everything flying. If you want Topher to get half, you do a YouTube membership. They are the choices that you've got. And of course, thank you very much to Holy, the sponsors of the stream, for making all of this possible. Can we line up the logo? This is our new game. I have to get so close to line up the logo. There you go, logo lined up. That's close enough. Tonight, I am drinking acai and hibiscus iced tea. Like, proper fancy stuff. Do you want to see what it does to my face when I take a sip of it? I've not tried this one yet. But I do like acai and I do like iced tea. I'm not sure what hibiscus is. Ooh. Oh, that's very pleasant. That is very pleasant. Chris Spencer, thank you. I love the fact that after that, 2 people have come in with the Twitch subs. You're heroes. Chris Spencer, thank you for the 36 months. Pete, thank you for the 26 months. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, shall we play some Football Manager? I should probably do a YouTube intro for Topher. You shouldn't be fuming. You've got your own Holy starter kit on the way, Topher, so you don't need money. You've got beverages. You're being paid in beverages from now on. How are you? Can I say thank you for the pickup biscuits with sent original and choco and milk ones? They're amazing. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right. What are we doing? We're playing Football Manager. Oh, I remember. Okay, here we go. Boys and girls, we are at the business end of the season. 9 games remaining. We're 2 points outside of the automatic promotion spots. Still sat in the playoff spots. It's going to be shenanigans of a season-ending extravaganza. That'll probably end in the playoffs and me losing. But hopefully we'll go up automatically. It's always the plan. Oh, Kieran, thank you very much for the 5 gifted. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And Topher, I love it. You're upsetting Topher and making me happy. That is a double whammy of excellence. Very much appreciated, Kieran. You're a hero. And Dan wants me to hydrate. Of course I'll hydrate. It's not just iced tea that they do, by the way, but iced tea is my favourite. Anyone who's ever watched any of my travel vlogs will know how bananas I go for iced tea whenever I'm out of the UK. It's hard to get good iced tea in the UK. Not anymore. It was hard to get good iced tea in the UK, so I used to fill my boots when I was abroad. But I've been drinking the hydration juice as well. I'm so hydrated. So hydrated. I've not tried a milkshake yet. Anna won't let me have that quantity of milk because we only buy the milk in the 1 litre cartons and we get the fancy lactose-free stuff. And she won't let me use 300 millilitres of that to make a milkshake, which I'm very upset about. So I might need to buy some specific milk. If you see me trying the milkshake, we might have that as a sub goal. What should we say? 300 subs. When we hit 300 subs, I'll go and get some specific milk and we'll try one of the milkshakes. Because I think there's loads of flavours of them as well. I know for the teas and the hydration beverages, there's 14 different flavours. If there's 14 different flavours of milkshake, I don't believe them. I don't believe there can be 14 flavours of milkshake. I can only think of 4 that are possible. Weird Wolf, thank you very much for the 5 gifted. Another hero amongst us. And Chaos Gav in with the 18 months as well. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Who's the club's record top scorer? Now, there's a question. This is FM26 questions. How on earth do you find that out? I think this is one of those things that you can't actually find. Or I can't actually find. It probably does exist. Club history. Club history records. Players. There you go. It's Johnny Day. It's Johnny Day. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Iced tea reminds me of old people I knew who were over 50. Look, you must be outside of the UK or something. Because I'm pretty sure in the UK, iced tea didn't exist 5 years ago. It's very much a cool young person thing. My kids introduced me to iced tea. So it's a young person thing. My dad would never dream of having his tea any way other than hot. So I think maybe Americans have iced tea for old people, but here it's very much iced tea is a young person's beverage. You can do any fruit milkshake. You can have more than 14 flavours of milkshake. I refuse to believe there's 14 different fruits that are out there. Just like there's only 5 birds. I think there's three fruits. You've got apple, banana and plum. Okay, there's maybe more than 3 fruits. Esbrigo, thank you very much for the 5 gifted. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We want the specific milk, clearly. Things that didn't exist 5 years ago. Iced tea, salted caramel, pulled pork. Yeah, pulled pork, maybe 10 years. It's probably 10 years since I first went to an American-style barbecue place. So that's maybe a little longer. The YTJ, thank you for 50 months. Kev, I have colour broken eyes too. Can you show me where you changed the natural position colour, please? Wow, there's a question because I did this before Christmas. I know it's in preferences. And then, is it in accessibility? Nope. Oh, no, it's not. Audio and visual then. So that's how you do that bit. It must be near here. Because is it in there? Ah, yeah, it's in there. Oh, no! No! Hold on. Will cancel work? Yeah, restart game. I'm kicking the plug. Cancel. Please tell me that's not saved. For goodness sake. What's the point of having a confirm button? Absolutely hideous. For goodness sake. Reload. The sets, the preferences are universal, aren't they? They're not attached to the save. Reloading won't even help. Fiery Chariot, thank you for 18 months. It's all been ruined. Right. All we really need is that one. I think I can probably just get away with changing that one back to pink and it's probably fine. But for goodness sake. Oh, you can change the colour, the threshold numbers now. Could you do that before? I think that might be different from the last time we did this. So you can actually change the numbers they change at. So this is actually more customizable now than the last time I saw it. So we'll make that one green. Green for almost good. And then anything other than green and pink we don't really care about, because who cares? I really don't need to know the difference between awkward and competent. It's not going to come up, I don't think. They seem fine. Yeah, that should be okay. That's how you do it. And apparently the confirm button is utterly pointless because it doesn't actually do anything. Has that... Yeah, so that's still... Oh, my word. Oh, my word. That almost ruined my week. No more tutorials. Figure it out for yourself is the stock answer to any question from now on. You bunch of monsters. Right. How are we doing? What's happening? We've lost our last 2 games at home. Brilliant. I thought we were supposed to be in a promotion push. So this is the league situation. There's somebody at my front door. This is the league situation. 37 games played out of 46. So 9 games remaining. We're on 62 points. We're chasing Wimbledon, who are on 63. The top 3 get promoted automatically. Next 4 go into the playoffs. Tranmere and Barnsley are basically already up. We're fighting it out with Wimbledon, Chesterfield and Shrewsbury for that 3rd place spot. So if we look at, do we play those teams? Wimbledon, Chesterfield. So they're 2 huge games. But we need to get back to winning ways in this next one. Simple. Absolutely simple, simple, simple. We can figure this out. Apparently, since I've got a sub, I can rewind the stream. Nice. I didn't know you could do that on Twitch. I thought that was only a YouTube thing. Everything's changing, isn't it? I'm struggling to keep up. I'm getting old. I'm nearly 30 now, boys and girls. Can you believe it? Nearly 30. What should I do for my 30th birthday? Maybe we'll celebrate by firing Topher. That'll be a fun day for everybody involved, I think. Biff Gimbal, thank you very much for 2 months. La da 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 da. Go to Disneyland for your birthday. That's an incredible idea. What did I do for my actual 30th? I don't know. It hasn't happened yet. What a strange question. Topher's been fired 750 times. Oh, that's incredible. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Finally admit that I'm over 40. I'm not over 40. Why would I admit to something that's not true? That's absurd. Over 40. I dye my beard this colour to look authoritative. Go to Legoland for your birthday. See, that's finally a sensible suggestion. That is a good idea. I like Legoland. It's good. It's good. A good day. That could go on the list of things I did for the first time in 2025. When people do that Instagram end of year, this was my 2025 things I did for the first time last year, and I did it twice. I went to a theme park on my own. I went to Legoland on my own twice last year. So that's something I've done in my mid-20s for the first time. Right, we're playing Southend. We need to beat them. So let's go and beat Southend. Since the command was added, there must have been a couple of 100 fines before that. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he must be closing in on 1,000 total. Plus, there's all the times I've fired him for realsies. Why is that so slow? Did I reset everything? Are we normally on dynamic sideline? God, I hope I've not reset everything. Hold on. Player height. No, that's still normal. It's not converted to centimetres or anything weird like that. Have I looked at the latest Vectis auction from the 22nd of January? No, I'm trying not to look at it because I'm pretty sure that's the day me and Anna are in London for her Christmas present. I got tickets to see Wicked in London and a night in a hotel. A shenanigans midweek Wicked trip because she's mega obsessed with Wicked since the movies came out. So we're down in London that day, I think, for Wicked. And I don't think I can spend the whole day buying Lego or auction. I think I'd get in trouble. Who knows their height in centimetres? Nobody. There we go. We've got Topher flirting with Devon Creel, Leamington legend, down in the YouTube comments. Just saw Wicked in London a few months ago. It was a good show. Yeah, I've only ever been to West End show once, and that was when I was a teenager. We went to a musical for the first time ever last year or the year before. Might be in the year before. We went to Manchester to see Burlesque before it went to the West End because Anna loves Burlesque. She's a big Christina Aguilera fan. But yeah, she's now mega into Wicked, so we're going to see that. Johnny Day getting into the Johnny Day position, and he's won a penalty. Got my priorities on. Look, excuse me? I thought he'd won a penalty there. Hideous. I didn't know there was going to be a Lego auction that day when I booked the tickets. But the tickets were expensive, so I'm not going to spend the day on my phone bidding for Lego. I'm going to enjoy a trip to the Lego store in Leicester Square and then going to the theatre. I'm not going to be a monster. I'll only go to the Leicester Square one. I'm not going to go to all the Lego stores. I have promised Anna I'll take her to Harrods as well. Because somehow Anna's never been to Harrods, which I've been many times. So I don't know how I've never gone with her. Me and Pab have been loads. So I'm going to take her to see the Jellycats in Harrods, which also means there's Lego in there as well. There's football on, is there? What football's on? Oh, crumbs. What have I done? What football am I missing? They do sell Lego at Harrods, yes. I've made many videos of the Lego at Harrods. Ollie Thomas, you little rascal! Wowzers! The EFL semi... Oh, who cares about the EFL Cup? Honestly. I don't know that I'll even bother watching the Arsenal semi-final tomorrow night. Honestly, don't care about the Carabao Cup. Anyone who gets excited about winning the Carabao Cup needs to get a life. It is utterly pointless. It's the Johnson's Paint Trophy for Premier League teams. Double football goal. She's northern, so too posh for Harrods. Oh, too posh at Harrods. I was going to say. Are northern people known for being too posh for Harrods? Luxury Lego at Harrods. Actually, the thing with... I mean, without getting too Lego-y, we do that Mondays and Fridays on Block Party. But the good thing about shopping for Lego at Harrods is nobody realises they sell it. It's not any more expensive than it is anywhere else, despite it being at Harrods. It's just normal retail price. And because nobody realises it's there, because it's hidden right at the back of the toy section, right at the top of the shop, they have a load of retired stuff or stuff that's out of stock everywhere else. So it's actually quite good rummaging for Lego at Harrods. You can sometimes find some goodies. It's the same for wrestling figures in Harrods and Pokemon cards in Harrods. People don't realise they sell these things. But if you head up to the top floor of Harrods, they have all the normal toys you would expect in a toy shop. And they're not at super inflated prices. It's actually, for a toy nerd, it's actually quite a good place to go shopping. As someone said, certainly better than going to Hamleys. Hamleys is a fun day out, but so overpriced for everything. Hamleys add like 25% onto the list price of every product they sell. Hamleys is absurd. But Harrods is just normal retail price. So I can certainly recommend a shopping trip to Harrods for anyone who likes toys. What about Smiths? Do they have a Smiths in central London? We can go to Smiths in Leicester. I don't think we need to go all the way to London to go to Smiths. Smiths in general is a good store. But we're talking about London shenanigans. Right, let's put the Carabao Cup on them. Not that I care. But we'll pop it on. Oh, crumbs. How do you mute? There we go. Right, come on, let's do another football goal. Yay! Ha ha! Hey, hey! 3-0 up away from home. That's what I'm talking about. No, it doesn't kick off till 8. We'll be a League One team by then and I'll be in bed. That's a good header. It's a good goal. Ba, 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 ba. Come on then. Oh, hideous. We don't have to pay the clean sheet bonus now. This is good. For those of you moaning about my microphone the other day, by the way, you'll be glad to know that Matt is investigating and is going to be dialing in remotely after the stream to fix it. Because he has special remote access. I might tell him that as part of him having special remote access to my computer, he's also left himself logged into Reddit on my computer. So I can go and be Matt on Reddit whenever I feel like it, which is fun. So if you ever see Matt talking about how great I am on the Football Manager Reddit and defending me against all the bullies, it's not me. He just really likes me. Right. Carlisle next. What's that done to the league table? We are level on points with Chesterfield. Beautiful stuff. Michael Carrick is Man United interim manager. They are such a ridiculous football club. Imagine just sacking your manager with absolutely no plan. So you have to replace him with some guy who couldn't even get Middlesbrough promoted. Because there's no one else to give the job to at this time of year. Madness. Posture check. There you go. So is it Matt visiting all those naughty pages on my Reddit? No, I'm logged into his Reddit. He's not logged into my Reddit. I don't think. Maybe we've swapped Reddits. Kean Noble has hurt his groin. Bless his cotton socks. No one wants a groin strain. Oh, look, 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 look. Look. We're 3 subs away from being back at 200 subs. Which, considering this is only my second stream in about 2 months, that's not too shabby. We're accumulating subs again. I like it. I like to accumulate. I forgot Rio Canaville existed. Have we used him at all this season? He's out on loan, so I mean, I'm not paying for him to go to a specialist if he's not even here. Use Club Doctor or leave to physio? They're both free. I don't care then. Which one's better? Physio, I guess. It must be easier. Physios must be cheaper than doctors, surely, in terms of salary. I will hydrate. What have we got here? I'm leaking. What you should do, Holy, is put the logo on both sides of the bottle so that whichever angle I'm drinking it from, people can see what I'm drinking. That is tasty. I like acai. At the risk of making myself seem like a hipster, why is it that you can only get acai bowls from the Pret's in London? As soon as you get outside London, you can't get an acai bowl at Pret. And that upsets me. Because I like it. It's my favourite breakfast when I'm in London. To the point now, when I stay in London hotels, I often don't have the hotel breakfast because I get so excited about going to Pret and getting an acai bowl because they're delicious. So, what's that about? Why can't I get them at the Pret near me? Annoyingly, I'm not going to give him a release clause here. Joshua Selig, thank you very much for the gifted channel membership on YouTube. What a hero. Because we don't have to give him a new contract now. So I'm just not going to give him the new contract. I don't want him to have a release clause. He hasn't got one at the moment. So we're not adding it. I don't think I've ever been to Pret. You've not lived. Pret's phenomenal. Pret's my favourite coffee beverage establishment. Acai loses its flavour outside of the M25. Not when it's in an acai and hibiscus iced tea, it doesn't. Lovely old stuff. Jonesy, thank you for 2 months. Recent form has been very disappointing. There you go. Tell him off. Sort your lives out, you silly rascals. I'm still undecided to buy FN26 for console after reading and hearing many not so good reviews. Still, if it's better and worth buying now. I mean, I've not played it on console since launch day, and I've liked it on PC since the beta, so I'm probably not the person to ask. If you've spent the last 3 months believing the people saying it's not very good, they're probably still saying it's not very good, and I've been saying all along it is good. So what's happened here? So I'm probably not the man to ask about that, I'm afraid. But I don't know if it's got a demo on console. Certainly on PC there's a demo that you can try. And if you're on an Xbox, it's in Game Pass. So if you've got Game Pass, you could try it on Game Pass. But, yeah, I like it. You might like it. I don't know. Watch some of the videos. Does it look like you'd have fun? I think it's good. You can get the bowl in Leeds. What? We're talking the acai bowl, not any of the little cereal bowls, not the muesli bowl, not the fruity bowl. The one that's actually got acai berries in. You can get that in Leeds. I might need to go to Leeds. Tom, thank you very much for the channel membership over on YouTube. Lovely, lovely, lovely. You were wrong to jump ship. I mean, we'll find out, won't we? If we get promoted, we'll have to compare it to how Wigan are doing, and then we'll know. I mean, let's face it, we're doing quite well at Wigan, so we'll have to do very, very well at Bedford to be able to say I was wrong to go to Wigan. Perhaps it's only places beginning with L. See, that would be a theory if it wasn't for the fact that I've been to the one in Leicester, which is where my complaint originates from, that I can't get them near me. So you definitely can't get the acai bowl in the Pret in Leicester. So very upsetting. You also can't get it from Rugby Service Station on the M6. I think I also tried... Is there a Pret? I think there's a Pret at the services on the M6 toll. I think I tried there as well. You couldn't get it there. I'm more surprised there's a Pret in Newcastle. Look, there's Greg's in London. There's going to be a Pret in Newcastle. It all balances out. The one at the services are a different franchise. Yeah, because you can't use your Pret membership at those ones, can you? It's one of the reasons I don't have a Pret membership. It's Johnny Day! Come on then. Can we change the name of the channel membership, please? Not while I'm live. If you remind me to after I'm live, yes. We'll change it to Fire Topher. Add to Topher's redundancy package. As you know, we can get nothing in the East Midlands like Lego. That is true. They're opening a new Lego store in Oxford, apparently, because, you know, they need more down that way. You've got to make sure you've got a whole area that encompasses Nottingham, Derby, Leicester, Peterborough, Norwich, Lincoln, Cambridge. Don't put a Lego store in any of that entire area, but make sure there's one in Oxford. They need one for sure. They can't get to Milton Keynes or Birmingham or Bristol or London. Football. Matt hasn't fixed my sound yet. No, he's doing it after the stream. But we're 2-0 up. We're good again. We're going up automatically, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. Still can't hear an issue with the sound. The main issue, because I had to listen back, is if I stop talking, there's a little bit of background noise, whereas it should be completely silent. But you can hear the fan in the background. So it's not cutting out background noise. I love a Lego store at Bicester. I am, as someone who regularly frequents Rushden Lakes, which is very much, to my eye, a shopping destination for posh people, I'm really surprised there's not a Lego store in Rushden Lakes. But to be fair, that's only like half an hour from Milton Keynes, so that's pointless. We want one. Stick one in Nottingham. Nottingham's a massive city. Stick one in Nottingham. Or Leicester, or Derby, or Peterborough. The fact Cambridge hasn't got one. Cambridge is full of rich people. Get one in Cambridge. It's Johnny Day! Come on then. Sounds like you deleted your noise gate. I mean, what's happened is the microphone setting that had all the effects on that Matt set up for me has stopped working, so we're just using the raw microphone input, because all the delicately treated one that he spent ages setting up for me has just stopped working. So he's just going to fix that for me so it works again. One of my non-Lego building Pokemon friends was complaining about the prices of the new sets as if Lego hasn't always been expensive. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad they're expensive. It meant I could get one because they hadn't all sold out by the time I realised they were available. Very much looking forward to building my enormous Lego Pokemon set. Why don't we have a right back on the bench? Whose idea was this? I mean, Connor's on the pitch, so he can just move over there. It'll be fine. They literally said, what happened to the Lego I used to know? It's still available in Argos and at Smith's and at the kids' cheap end of the Lego store. It's just they also have sets for adults as well now. Where is Gracie? That's a good question. Where is Gracie? I guess he's injured. I haven't noticed. Audio sounds way better to me. I mean, everybody else, I've had so many complaints about it. So I think you are very much in the minority if you prefer the audio like this. And it will be switching back again to the version that doesn't have background noise and etc. and whatnot. So enjoy it while you can. It's going back to professional. Mushroom Man, thank you very much for the 5 months. Did Anna get... No, the wicked brickheads are up there. You can't see them, but I bought them myself because I like them. Q Thursday streamer, people say, turn your mic up, you're too quiet. Yeah, well, I'll just turn the mic up. That's not a big deal. That's a good goal. And look at his lovely dance afterwards as well. Look at him. He's having a lovely time. Lovely goal. I liked it when your camera broke and you had to use the spare. I like it amateurish. I mean, there's plenty of creators you can watch if you like it amateurish. But I'm a professional. Zealand has got a team of about 30 people working for him. I don't think Zealand could be classed as amateurish. I think Zealand just turns up, reads his script that somebody else has written for him on the topic someone else has decided on and cracks on from there, doesn't he? Zealand's just a presenter. Oh yeah, Jack's an amateur. When we did the round table, we started half an hour late because Jack was taking a new camera out of the box and plugging it in. Zealand's Andy Crane without Ed the Duck. Lovely stuff. He wishes. Zealand's more Ed the Duck without Andy Crane. About the same height. Right, are we back in the promotion spots now? We are. We're back up to 3rd. Now you're talking. And now we play Chesterfield, who are just behind us. We can establish ourselves. Oh no, in fact we play Wimbledon then Chesterfield. In fact, we play Wimbledon then Chesterfield. 2 more wins and we've basically got the job done and we can go to bed. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, there you go. Gracie's injured. Didn't even notice. Fractured finger. Is that important for a goalkeeper? Are we finishing the season tonight? Should be, yeah. We've only got 7 games to go. Not everyone can be one take care of it. Exactly. Of course they can't. I'm a special talent. We all know it. It's all an act. Imagine Imagine if I didn't change in any way when I turned the camera on. Imagine if I just wandered up here in my pants like, you right? Oh my word. Just sat there in silence, giving one-word answers only when questions came in, and not actually trying to put on a show. Can you imagine? I swear there are people out there who think that's how streaming should be. To be fair, we don't know if you have trousers on, as it should be. My trouser situation is none of your concern. I like you to use your imagination. Fill in the blanks yourself. He could be wearing trousers. He could be wearing shorts. He could have his testicles just resting straight onto the chair. Nobody knows. Right, so we're still without Noble and Gracie, which, although it worked in that last match, isn't really ideal because we're having to play a right back at centre back and a buffoon in goal. The media opinion is low choice. I don't know what that means. He's only 5'11". I will hydrate. The ice got through. My invention doesn't work. I don't think I've positioned it correctly. You again choose your moments just as my wife walks in. Hello, Mrs. Mushroom Man. I haven't got my testicles up directly on the chair. I'm wearing underpants. Don't worry. Right. Beautiful stuff. Is Doyle eligible to sign? I mean, no, because he's at Stoke. So we can't offer him a pre-contract because we're in the same country. Are the underpants hot dog pants? Hold on. No, they're swirly pattern pants. Swirly pattern pants, swirly pattern pants. Right, come on then. Big win here, and we're as good as a League One team. Wouldn't that be good? She's so confused. I think I was clear. Oh, Ollie Thomas doesn't fancy it. This isn't ideal, is it? No. I thought it might have been Johnny Day. It's no. Shoot! This is some nice sustained pressure. Oh, this is lovely football. It's lovely football! Oh, see, we probably needed to score as part of this move, although we still might, because it's still ongoing. Look at this. We're camped out in their half. We're still in the first 60 seconds of the game. The code isn't working for me on Holy, and I've never bought from them before. Are you in the US? If you're in the US, it won't work. That was established the other night. If you're anywhere else, it should work. Which one are you trying? Have you tried both? I know they are working because I've been told people have started using them. So thank you to whoever's already used the code. You may be able to get on a free transfer if you go to buy him. Maybe. Well, using a VPN won't help them because if they're in America, it's not going to get sent to them. She's bewildered, but that's probably because she's just walked in from pregnancy Pilates. I mean, that does sound bewildering. Live in the UK, tried LOLLUJO 5, rejected, then tried LOLLUJO and it got rejected. Interesting. Right, I'm just going to copy that and paste it into my little Discord chat that I've got with them. I'm going to have to insist one of the rest of you tries now. Somebody go and try and buy some Holy. You used the link, yeah? You didn't go straight to the website? There you go. I've told them. We'll see what they say. If anyone else... Oh, there you go. Someone on YouTube saying, I'm from the UK, tried both, and neither worked for me, which made me sad. Right, okay, so we have got a problem. Yeah, so we've got a bit of an issue. Okay. That's because you don't get a signal in a supermarket. Good work, Topher. Very good work. I'm sure it'll get sorted because the guy is on it. Oh, that's even worse. I ended up using your link but somebody else's code. No. No. I mean, I'm not going to hope it's poisoned, but you know, I can guarantee my code is 100% scorpion free. Is anyone else offering you that? Just like everything I promote, it is always scorpion free. If you buy through me. It's just my policy. What about snakes? Agreed. What about snakes? I'm not going to go promising the world to people. I am willing, as a personal guarantee, to say anything I promote will always be 100% scorpion free. It's a line no one else will go to. No one else makes that kind of promise. But I'm not going to go start promising it for all animals. That's ridiculous. What on earth have we given away a penalty for here? Hideous. I want to test the code now, see if it works for me. I don't want to see this penalty. Right, what shall I add to the basket? Shall we add the deluxe starter pack? And add to cart. And then, where do you put the code? Checkout. Code LOLLUJO 5. Apply. Invalid. LOLLUJO. Invalid. Well, boys and girls. Well, indeed. Not ideal. I mean, it's not an affiliate link, so I'm still getting paid either way, but I imagine they'd quite like to get it working. Superior Breed, thank you very much for the Prime. Glad I can prove to be a troublemaker. I mean, to be fair, you're the person who raised the issue. We could have been going for weeks with people trying it not working, and them just going, oh well, never mind. So thank you for raising it. Can we do a football goal, please? It's weird because it definitely worked the other day because we had somebody use it. Absolutely aired my message. I haven't seen you. I can't see everything that comes in the chat. I've got 2 chats on the go, and they're both quite fast moving, and I'm playing a computer game. I can't see everything. I'm not made of eyes. I'm scanning back up in the chat. You've typed something that's 3 lines long. If you want to get my attention, 1 line only. I'm not reading 3 lines. My word. Saw in the replay you're headed to Florida this year. Disney, I presume. You presume correctly, yes. Disneying our faces off. Right. Come on, you buttholes. Get forward. I've lost a striker. Where's Moncur? Can anybody... Oh, he's there. How have I managed that? Right, we're coming up with a plan. Can he get from there to there? He can. So he can do that. Then he can drop in there. They can split. And he can come down there. Does that work? Right, that works as a shape. But Murphy can't do that role. Can any of these guys do that role? Can he do that role? No. Can Reece Dottin do that role? No. Can Upton do that role? Yeah! No, can he? What is that? No. Oh. No, he can't. Farkas can, can't he? Yes. Yes. If anyone can, Farkas can. Right, does that work now? And then do that. Then you can go there. Right, so you are going to be target man. Beautiful stuff. Right. Do a goal, idiots. Ideally, 2. I mean, we absolutely packed the area there. And it didn't go anywhere near a blue player. Silly gooses. What's just happened there? This is why you don't get tiny goalkeepers. We need Gracie back urgently. Right, let's get Reece Dottin on. The hell's Doyle doing back? Why did he move? I don't like the way he moved. He's coming off. He makes me nervous. Right, 2 goals then. Easy. We want better than a draw as well. We wanted to win this football match. Right, we'll have a goal here. Ah! Will you play FM in the Disney park? No, I wouldn't have thought so. I mean, it depends. I'm going in like April, May time, so I guess there's the possibility that that's when they release the World Cup module. So I guess if they release that while I'm there, yes, I will. Maybe not in the park, but in my Disney hotel. Sit next to the pool playing it. Don't we usually have music on Twitch? Not for about a year. It's Johnny Day. No one cares though, because we're already losing. Will you be trying any of the Universal parks? Probably. We're looking into a cost-effective way to do it. Which hotel? Oh, I don't know, the cheapest one. I wasn't massively involved in the booking process. One of the cheap Disney ones, if such a thing exists. Well, that has not gone to plan. We are back down. We're back down to 4th, level on points with both Chesterfield and Wimbledon, and now we play Chesterfield. So, I mean, we win our next game, we're back up to 3rd again, because we're still ahead of Wimbledon at the moment, level on points with them. Have you tried playing FM26 on the Steam Deck? Not. Who the hell are you? Not since during the beta. I mean, just like every previous FM game, I'd rather play it with a mouse. I mean, it's functional, but I don't know why anyone would choose it as their preference. Playing it with a controller on a tiny screen is not the optimal gaming experience for Football Manager. And as I have a laptop and a big iPad, I'd probably choose either of them ahead of playing it on a Steam Deck or a Switch. But, I mean, it works. Buses to all the parks, but they're fine. I recommend getting a scooter for now. We're taking a wheelchair. We've already arranged that with the airline. Because it was more expensive to hire a scooter for 2 weeks while we were there than it was to buy a wheelchair that was foldable and flight safe battery. So we've done that. When's Kevin on holiday release some FM news? Oh yeah, absolutely. They'll do it deliberately. I'm on a cruise in February, so you'll get a big update then. And I'm away at Disney in April, so that's when the international mode will come out. Guaranteed. You'll want to pony up for the scooter. Trust me, I go 20 or 30 days a year. Yeah, but what's the benefit of a scooter over an electric wheelchair? It's the same principle, isn't it? She gets to sit down and be moved around by the power of electricity. Is a scooter significantly beneficial for some reason that we don't know? Bearing in mind we've already bought the wheelchair now. February international announcement, April FM27 announcement, yeah. Forgot to say on the non-explosion video, but in 2034, Mr. Tickle has left Wigan to join me at Sunderland, where he'll sit as my 3rd choice keeper until the end of time. Lovely stuff. Oh my word. Sneezy, sneezy. Oh. See, you say we're kind of stuck then. I need to know what you mean. Is there a significant disadvantage to using an electric wheelchair compared to an electric scooter to get around Disney that we're not considering? To us, it's just a smaller, more foldable scooter. I don't know if I've missed something. Battery life on the wheelchair is going to be rough with the hills and bridges. I mean, but we've done Disneyland Paris with a scooter and the wheelchair. We took the wheelchair last year to trial it there, and the battery life we got on the wheelchair was better than what we've had on the scooter. Last time we went with the scooter, we had to push it back to the hotel, whereas with the wheelchair, because we've got 2 batteries for it, we had to swap over to the second battery on the way back to the car after a full day in the park. So we did a full park day on 1 battery, and we have the second battery as well. So I think we'll be all right. Right. We've got Gracie back. We've got Noble back. Let's beat Chesterfield and not secure our promotion spot, but get a little closer to it. As a wheelchair user, I prefer my power chair. Yeah, I think Anna... I don't think she's got a preference. She likes the fact she takes up more space on the scooter. She's a little bit worried on the wheelchair that someone's going to fall on her. But the wheelchair is so much more convenient to fold up and put in the car. It's lighter to carry. It takes up less space. And like I say, we've got 2 batteries on it, whereas we only have 1 battery for the scooter. So having the 2 batteries is a big advantage. Plus, it'll be much easier to push a wheelchair than a scooter. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if the battery does die, the wheelchair has handles on, so I can literally just push it. Whereas the scooter is a nightmare to push. I remember it ran out of battery in Bournemouth when we first got it because we didn't know how long the battery would last. And I had to leave her in a car park near the pier while I went and got the car and tried to figure out how to get the car back to where I'd left her so that I could get it into the car without having to push a scooter through Bournemouth. It was rubbish. Disneyland Paris is a fraction the size of Magic Kingdom and Epcot. No, I realise that, but the day's still the same length, isn't it? So if it lasts all day in a smaller park, it will last all day in a bigger park, presumably. You'll be fine. Our concern's actually the opposite. People will be more accommodating of a wheelchair versus a scooter, so tell her not to worry about that. Awesome sauce. You not heard anything of the time difference? What, it makes... The days are longer there, are they? Maybe they are. I haven't looked. Based on how we do Disney parks normally as well, it'll be very rare for us to spend all day in a park. We're not all day in the park people. We do a 3 or 4 hour burst in a park and then go back to the hotel and do something else. We're there for 2 weeks. We've got a 2-week pass for the parks. I suspect we'll maybe go on 10 of the 14 days. Maybe not even that many if we get the universal passes as well. And never go for more than half a day. Because anything more than half a day, that's a long day then. A day just feels longer in America, does it? Daylight will be longer there nearer the equator. I mean, I guess it depends on what time of year we're going compared to what time of year we've gone here. And obviously we're going to have to go to Legoland. We're going to have to go and find some Lego stores. I want to go to some bricks and minifigs stores. So there's going to be plenty of non-Disney stuff that we're getting up to as well. Anna's already told me we're going to Target and Walmart. It's our first time going to the United States of America, so we'll be fascinated by everything. Johnny Day is not today, so we're going to take him off. What's my favourite fruit? Peach, probably. Oh, and now Thomas is injured. That's not ideal. We don't want to start getting injuries. Just got back from Disney LA last week. A few rides closed. Currently in... I don't know what rides are there. I'm not hugely about the rides. I like Disneyland, but I'm not hugely there for the rides. I just like hanging out around big fluffy animals. Anna didn't hide the Animal Kingdom Lodge from me. I looked it up and saw how much it was. And I might like giraffes, but I don't like wasting money. I want to be able to spend my money on Lego. I don't want to waste it on experiences when I could buy plastic bricks. Their goalkeeper's come forward for this corner. I'm going to be very upset if he scores. Ah, Gracie, what a man. That's why you get a full-size goalkeeper. Lovely stuff. That is a huge result. Because that puts a little bit of daylight behind us again, I think. Yeah, 41 games. So 5 games remaining. We're on 71 points. We could actually win the league, you know. We're only 6 points behind Barnsley. 71 points. Wimbledon on 69. Shrewsbury 69. Chesterfield 68. We're going to get promoted. We're going to win the bleeping league. I've decided to win the league now. I think that's reasonable. Don't think this is relevant to us yet. As much as I'd like to sign the German Pedri, and the next, I like the fact they've used his full first name, the next Osvaldo Ardiles. I don't think that's a comparison that's ever been made in actual football. I don't think anyone's ever tweeted the next Osvaldo Ardiles. I don't think that's a tweet that's ever happened. Because I am nearly 30 and I only remember Ozzy Ardiles as a manager. I could not describe him as a player to you. I know he wore the number 1 at a World Cup. I know that piece of information about him because Argentina did their squad numbers alphabetically one year. But I know nothing about what he was like as a player. I only remember him as a comical Spurs manager. In F1 24, the top 50 constantly had Bulgarians, did it? Because it was Rusev Day, I guess. Bum, 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 bum. Stop whinging, you whinge bag. You're not any good. Nothing to see here. But we have got some youngsters. Now that's interesting. Because I've signed him for Wigan. So I know immediately he's going to be good enough for Bedford. Because I've got him at Wigan. So if I can get him here as well, that would be super duper. Ooh, We'll get all of these in on trial. It is upsetting that you only get 5 of these listed by name on FM26 compared to the old 10 we used to get. But there's still plenty of fun to be had. Right. I mean, these are all quite good. They've all got 5 stars of potential. Let's get them all in. This is all I need to know about them. Yeah, in you come. Everyone gets to come in. Oh, crumbs. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Okay, we might be able to get him. It's a lot of money. Everybody come in. I'm not even looking at what position they play. It doesn't matter. We want youngsters. And we don't have a youth setup. So this is how we sign young players. Have I offered everyone a contract there? Did you get offered a contract? No. Well, now you shall. Don't you worry. Don't you worry yourself. I think that's all 5 of them offered. This window's a symptom of the reason I passed on 26 and we'll wait to see if they improve the UI in 27. I mean, it's not that much of a big deal. Pop, 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 pop. Dun, 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 dun. Even if you sell them for very little, it's still profit. Yeah, absolutely. Get them all in. I mean, that chap I've got at Wigan, he's going to come in as our highest paid player if we get him. I don't think we've got anyone on £4.5 grand a week at the moment. No, we're offering him more money than Johnny Day's getting. So he wants to be good with that kind of money. But we'll get them all in. Have they actually signed now? That says signing confirmed. Has he actually signed? Oh, no, coming in June. I was going to say. Yeah, get them all in. Day has a highest earner clause, does he? Johnny, where are you? How? I don't even know how to see his contract. Do you just click there? Oh, crumbs, what have I done here? Contract. There's no mention on there of a highest earner clause. Where does it say that he's got a highest earner clause? We should be okay. Yoink. Oh, I've mentioned it before, have I? Maybe we've given him a new contract since. Younger needs to be brilliant, though, on that kind of money. I mean, to be fair. Is he already here? Oh, he's in on trial. Yeah, to be fair, he'd already be a starter for us. Yeah, he'd already be in the team now, so. And he's 17 with potential to get much better. So I think we'll probably be okay with him. Who's signing Hendrick? No idea. Patterson wants to be an important player. Right. Don't make a big deal of it. You're Wombat. Have what you want. We're in a promotion push. Everyone can have whatever they want. We're not rocking the boat at this stage of the season. Your wage structure cracks me up. I use dollars since I'm a monster and I have no one on more than 2,400 a week in League 2. I mean, I don't have a wage structure. I'm the manager, not the finance director. If they'll let me bring in a player, I'll bring in the player. I'm not here for budget stuff. Right. I think we have to address our recent bad form and remind the players what's at stake. I mean, we've won 3 of our last 5, including beating Chesterfield in our last match. But I'll talk to them about steak. I love steak. Our run-in isn't going to plan, but the good news is we can still improve and secure promotion. I mean, we'll try that. That's what I was told to say. There you go. That's what we needed to say. I wouldn't have said it because I don't believe any of it was true, but I'll follow my instructions. Did I bother turning the football? Yeah, I've got the football on the TV. What a boring Carabao Cup it is this year as well. The 4 teams that are in the semi-final. None of them should care. I mean, maybe Newcastle. But none of the rest of them should care. Right, I don't want to attend the game. Nicky Knightbridge. Is he, though? I learned 90% of how to play from your videos, just not the financial bits. I'm not the finance director. If Finance Director 27 comes out, I'll worry about budgets and not worry about the football. Football, 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 football. Right, let's beat Doncaster. Easy work. We just need to win our remaining games. If we win all our remaining games, we'll get promoted, definitely. And we'll be in with a good shout of winning the league. Which would also be super. I like winning the league. Yikes. Who is Donald Castor anyway? What a first time chat that is. Would you rather manage the finances or the players' morale? The players' morale, because that's the manager's job. Finance Manager 27 will be announced along with Soccer Head Coach 27. And I'll play both. It's 2 games. Spreads the risk on the channel. That's good. Release them 6 months apart. I get 2 launch periods. 2 affiliate codes. That would be a world I want very much to be a part of. La da 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 da. Right, the code is working now. I've just had confirmation through. So anyone who's desperate for juice, the codes do now work. I think it's only stopped working today because he said he's seen orders go through on it. But yeah, the code does now work on Holy. Both codes. LOLLUJO 5 for £5 off your first order. LOLLUJO 10 for 10% off subsequent orders. So fill your boots with delicious beverages. Are you aware of the cheerleading world championships in Florida in April? Do I look like I'm aware of that? Might mean parks are busy. I mean, is it in that part of Florida? I hear Florida's quite large. There's a Lego man who I've done a collaboration with in London before, who lives in Florida, and apparently he lives quite far from Orlando. So although I'm in his state, I'm not like going round for tea at his house. Doing, 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 doing. You used the second yellow card one. Well, enjoy your scorpions. Serves you right. Absolutely riddled with scorpions, I've heard. And he's not denied it. So if there were no scorpions, he'd be confident telling you there were no scorpions. Someone in the YouTube chat saying this isn't Twitch. Correct. Now come over to Twitch and say this isn't YouTube. No, I'll email the guy at Holy and say, I hear people have been using the second yellow card code rather than mine. So if you just take all of his orders this week and put them on mine, just to be safe. I think that's the sensible way to do it. If I wanted Scorpion iced tea, can I make that happen? No. It is the LOLLUJO guarantee. Every product I promote will always be Scorpion free forever. And I guarantee that. So I'm afraid if you want Scorpions, I am not your man. Never have been. I've just praised them for being 1-0 down because I was trying to go attacking and that muscle memory was on. I clicked slightly wrong and I praised them. Which hopefully will prove that shouts don't make a difference. Now we'll demand more. What if you get sponsored by a Scorpion delivery company? I'd turn it down. I turn down 90% of the sponsorships I get offered. I would definitely turn that one down. 90% of the sponsorships I get offered are gambling, booze, or weird apps. It's Johnny Day. Oh, the linesman's flag's up. It's not Johnny Day. Right, get rid of the fullbacks again. They know the drill by now. We're losing with 20 minutes to go. That means fullbacks are surplus to requirements. Get all the strikers on. Right, Archer's the guy I want on here. So you'll go in there. You'll go out there. Archer can come on in there. And then There we go. And very attacking. You should have this tactic trained by now. It's always slightly different. Depends which personnel I hurl in. Get the gambling and booze rejections. We want weird apps. No, they're apps that are usually full of gambling. I would say 90%. I'm being quite conservative when I say 90%. It's probably more than 90% I turn down. If you include all the TikTok shop messages I get, I'm not exaggerating. I must get 30 of them a day asking me if I want a free sample of their awful product. It's why my emails go through my management rather than coming direct to me, because they filter through most of the stuff. They know to reject anything that's booze, gambling, or a weird app that I would never use. We've always had a policy of we only promote stuff we actually use and like. We're going to lose here, aren't we? So much for winning the league. Jeez, we've gone down to 6th place. What on earth? That's not ideal. 3 games to go. We're still only 1 point behind third. And now we play Rochdale. We're still going to go up automatically. We don't need to worry. Did you use Holy before the sponsorship, or was it a genuine sponsor you like the look of? Well, I did a YouTube sponsorship with Holy about a year ago. So I already knew I liked the product from them. They sent me some samples then. Like, whenever a company I've not heard of approach me for something like that, I get a sample first. I try the sample. If I like it, then I'll do the sponsorship. So about a year ago, they sent me a bunch of product. I tried it. I liked it. So I promoted them then. And then I didn't hear from them for a year. And they've come back and done the Twitch sponsorship. But yeah, I like the product. It's tasty. Like I say, wouldn't promote it if I didn't like it. All right. All we can do is keep winning. We've got 4 games to go. Win football matches. UK only. What, Holy? The guy was in on Sunday and said it's everywhere apart from US. Currently, they are working on getting into the US. I don't know why it's everywhere, but they'll send it anywhere else in the world apart from the US. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely! It's all because the game made you do a meeting you didn't want to do, maybe. Do. What if a genuine Scorpion Protection Sanctuary decided to sponsor me? Then I'd have to turn them down. I've got standards. I don't want people thinking I'm a sellout. Can you imagine if even one person in the world thought I was a sellout or a shill? I don't think I could cope with it. I don't think I'd sleep at night. if anyone thought that about me. So I'd have to maintain my no Scorpions rule and just turn down the sponsorship. Bum 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 bum. Right, come on, do a football, you wallies. Here we go. A football is being done. Ugh. Boo and hiss. Turn this round subtly so the logo's facing the screen as I'm casually drinking from it. Are the things you promote also wasp-free? No guarantees. I'm not made of guarantees. On the no Scorpion rule, what if the company's product was called Scorpion? I'm very clear on my position. I can confirm the code works. Yes! Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Your taste buds are in for a treat. Oh, that's a long throw. Shame it didn't get to any of our players, but it was a long throw all the same. It's Johnny Day! Huzzah! That is good League Two football right there. Bet that woke a few people up. Good, nobody should be sleeping. We're in a promotion push. We don't have time for sleep. Football, 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 footy, football, football, footy, football, football. Why are not all the fixtures on here? That's quite frustrating, because everybody's playing, but we can't see them all, which is just silly. And now we've conceded a goal. Did the AI get fixed to stop making triple subs at half time? I mean, I saw someone on Twitter yesterday, I think it was, complaining that the AI doesn't ever make subs. And it's like, so maybe it just varies from save to save. Because in mine, yeah, they're constantly making triple subs at half time. If you're telling me in yours they don't make subs, that's the opposite of what I'm seeing. No Dominic the Donkey tonight. I'm not making Lego, am I? Come on, Remy. Reece Dottin's back. Back in the team. Back doing a football. I mean, that's why he's not played all season. Hideous. I was about to do the Johnny Day thing. And Valentin Joseph, I tell you what, he's quite good. I know Thomas is our top scorer this season and Johnny Day is Johnny Day. But of the three of them, I think Joseph is the most me kind of striker. Because look at the size of him. He is a solid unit. He's very good in the air. 6'2", so normal height. Good physical attributes across the board. He's my kind of striker. He's the one who'll still be playing for us in League One. Because we know from non-league to legend that Johnny Day is not good enough for Wigan, which means he's not good enough for League One. Maybe Valentin Joseph will be our big meaty boy in League One next season, because we're getting promoted. I don't know if I've mentioned that. We're definitely getting promoted. This puts us up to 4th. Shrewsbury are beating Exeter 2-0 currently. Sell day for the money. Someone needs to offer us some money for him. Right, come on, let's have another one. Get Joseph his hat-trick. He deserves it. He's been excellent today. You can see the league while a highlight is playing. Since when? Since forever, I think. I don't think you can access it from here. But if you're looking at it and a highlight starts, the highlight will start and you can keep looking at it. I don't know of a way to go and find it now. But you could open it up and just leave it open if you wanted to, I guess. So yeah, if we have that on now and we get another highlight, then it will stay there. What's... So I've put... I don't understand. Right, final Changies. Ollie Thomas getting a proper rest today. He doesn't need to come on. There are scorpions in Florida. Well, I'm not going then. Come on then, let's have another one. I love the fact our centre-back takes the corners. It's beautiful. Shoot! Come on then. We mean business. Where was this in the last match? Just one of these goals would have been handy in the last match. We're going to do number 6. It's Joseph! It's his hat-trick! It is 6! He has been excellent today. Who do I start up front in the next game? Ollie Thomas is our top scorer. Days scored today and Joseph has got a hat-trick. And we've got 3 games to go. All 3 of them. Maybe. Thomas left wing is not a bad shout. Because that's what we signed Thomas to do in the first place, play on the left wing. If an alligator attacks you, I feel like this is a sentence I don't need to read the rest of, but I'll humour you. If an alligator attacks you, remember the muscles that open their mouths are very weak, so just hug their face as a defence. I don't think I'm going to get attacked by an alligator. If I genuinely have to be concerned about being attacked by an alligator, I'm not going. That sounds rubbish. I'm not going anywhere for pleasure where one of the things I have to be worried about is an alligator going to attack me. I don't mind them being there, but I'd like to think there's some kind of precautions to keep them away from me. Pat him on the head. There you go, look, Gracie's getting better all the time. Watch out for toilet gators. I'm not going. We'll go to Disneyland instead. It was a choice between do we go to America or Japan? And we ended up as a group, because there's 3 of us going. Pabby's coming as well. We settled on America. It's not too late to cancel and go to Japan instead. If you're telling me there's toilet gators. There's toilet giant hornets in Japan. Yeah, but they've got vending machines there. I saw a YouTube video where a man got a tin of bees. I'm saying bees, not beans. A tin of bees out of a vending machine. That is a country I want to spend some time in. Right, we've got to address our poor form again. Why do we only do this after a win? Let's try that one. Oh, they're very happy. Ethan Archer's very happy. That's the main thing. Sure, in Japan you can get a vending machine at a vending machine. It sounds amazing. Are the audio issues why I heard so much clicking of the mouse on yesterday's video? Yes. All of this week's YouTube videos are recorded, so you're going to have to put up with it for another week. But it is being fixed after the stream tonight. So for Thursday's stream and next week's videos, it will be back to normal. Right, let's beat Rochdale. We are going to play Joseph. You can't score a hat-trick and get dropped. That's not acceptable. So Thomas goes out there and Joseph comes in. Why not go to Disney World in LA? No Crocs there. Because they don't have Animal Kingdom there. And it's Disneyland in LA, isn't it? Not to be fussy. You know me, I hate to be pedantic. We probably will do a West Coast trip at some point. I imagine when we go over that way, it won't just be for Disney. We'll probably do a trip that has a few segments. Because I want to go to Vegas. We want to do Disney in California. I want to ride the trams in San Francisco. So we'd probably move around a bit if we did West Coast. Right, do a goal. Oh. Have I played any poker recently? Not for years. Oh. I can't play poker recreationally. If I'm playing poker, I'm doing it obsessively. I'm playing 20 games at a time. I'm analysing all of my hand tracking after the match. I'm running it through my software. And yeah, for me, poker becomes like, you know, being Mr. Autism. Anything becomes an obsession too quickly, and poker I just don't have time I don't have time for. I wouldn't enjoy it unless I was all in on it, and I don't have time to do that and run 3 YouTube channels and stream. So no, not played poker for years. This guy who's in goal for Rochdale is my 3rd choice keeper at Wigan, I've just realised. So he should let me do a goal. Oh, he heard me. Valentin Joseph is in form. What a nice problem to have heading into the playoffs. We've got too many strikers scoring goals. Is poker something I'd ever enjoy watching? Yeah, I used to watch a lot of poker when I was playing a lot. I enjoy watching poker. If I had to watch a sport on TV... if you call darts a sport, I'm going to call poker a sport. If I had to watch a sport on TV that wasn't football, my next choice would be poker. Have I played Balatro? I love Balatro. I have played hundreds of hours of Balatro across multiple devices. It's probably, outside of FM, it's probably my most played game of the last 2 years. I adore Balatro. I've actually got a deck of Balatro cards that I bought because they're fun. They're just normal playing cards with Balatro on the back, but I needed something physical to show how much I loved Balatro. Come on! Football, 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 poker and wrestling. We have a lot in common. I need to start Lego. Yeah, you do. Lego's great. Keeper's helping me win. It's because he hopes in the on Earth 1 I'll play him at Wigan. I mean, I won't. Mr. Tickle exists. He's got no chance. Ref's helping me out as well. What's the situation? We're up to third again as it stands. Exciting times. What's my hope for FM27? That it comes out on time. I have every confidence that it'll be better than 26 because obviously this year, as an exception because they've completely rebuilt it, Football Manager or Sports Interactive have 30 plus years experience of iterating and improving their game year on year. So I know it's going to be better. I don't need to worry too much about that. I know they've got a long list of things they want to put back in. I know they've got a list of new features they want to add. I just want it to be out on time. I want to be able to rely on the release again. If they released a game that was basically FM24 but with the FM26 match engine, and I like the user interface. The user interface, as long as it needs to have all of the stuff that was in 24. Like I want the proper club records back. I want fantasy draft. I want international mode. I want versus mode. I want network games to work. Add all that back in. But have it look this good, that'd be huge for 27. Then you can worry about new features for 28. I'm hoping for a UI overhaul. Yeah, you had it this year. You won't get another one for another 15 years. Anyone expecting a significant change in the UI now is going to be sorely disappointed. This is the UI now. It will get tweaked, and there'll be little bits that change here and there as time goes on. But they didn't spend all of that time and money developing this UI to bin it off after a year. And bearing in mind, this one took them 5 years. So even if they wanted to, they could start now and it's going to be at least 5 years. And even then it won't be finished because they've already showed 5 years isn't long enough. So, yeah, I wouldn't get too hopeful for anything to change if you really don't like the UI. Come on, let's have another one. Monka! Ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. We're using all that. We're really using our squad in this run-in. They can take feedback and streamline a bit. I don't know that there's a lot to streamline. I know a lot of people are moaning about too many clicks. I'm really not seeing that. Now, once you learn your way around, I don't think it necessarily is that. I think the only thing that's missing is all the things that are missing. I don't think it's necessarily a UI issue at this point. It's getting stuff in the game. It's an unfinished game issue more than a UI issue. The UI itself is fine. The UX, the user experience, still isn't great because there's stuff missing. But the actual interface, once you're used to it, I think works really well. And like I said on the roundtable, people moaning that the new UI is horrible and that the old one was much better are the same people who were using skins on the old one because they didn't like that. In general, most people have not liked the Football Manager user interface for a long time. I'd like to think in 27 we'll have the option to mod the game and have skins. I don't think it's something they're permanently excluding. It's just something they've not been able to include this year. But once you can have the game being skinnable again, all of those complaints go away. Valentin Joseph is in good form. Snevy, thank you very much for the 5 months. Oh, that gets us, where are we? That gets us to 200. We're back on 200 subs, boys and girls. 2 streams back, and we're back on 200. How long until we're back to 300? 3rd stream, you say? That sounds like a good idea. 4-0. Look at us go. And we are back up to 3rd in the league with 2 games to go. Come on, then. Remember, if you are on the fence about subbing, this is going to get you over the finish line. When we do hit 300 subs again, I'm going to buy a large bottle of milk and make myself a milkshake that I'll drink on the next stream. If that doesn't tempt you to sub, I genuinely can't imagine what will. Milk. Bum, bum. When am I buying a coat hanger? 500. I think we said. We need to get all of these written down. But I think it's 500 to buy a coat hanger so that we can rotate the shirt that's behind me. Because I only own 1 coat hanger. So 500 subs, we buy another coat hanger. 300 subs, we buy a bottle of milk. Are we promoted yet? We're getting there, Topher. You don't want us to get promoted. You want the playoffs because it's an extra video. If we get promoted at 20 past 9, I'm ending the stream there. Because, you know, I'm not going to do a transfer window in 40 minutes. If we end up in the playoffs, you get an extra video. Right, I don't know what I'm supposed to say here. I've clicked on it without looking at what I'm supposed to say. This is a disaster. I'm actually going to have to think for myself. We'll do that one. I don't know if that was the right one. I don't know what we were supposed to say. Ease the pressure. I did ease the pressure. Come on then. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, anyone who is watching on YouTube who wants to see me drink some milk, if you've got Amazon Prime, you'll have an Amazon Prime sub. You could nip over to Twitch for a minute, use your free Amazon Prime sub to throw a Twitch sub into the bucket, and it gets us closer to milk. And then you can go back to YouTube and carry on watching there if you want to. It's fine. I mean, it's milk. My TV has gone off. Once again, Sky is waiting for my program to load. I hate Sky Stream. Can you still get the dish? You must still be able to get the dish. We might have to get a dish. Because this is junk. I feel like every time I stream, I'm moaning about Sky Stream not working. It's really annoying. Right, we're playing Thomas. What's his name? Not Thomas. Joseph. Ah! Right. Undo. Who have I... Why the... Right. That's what I'm trying to do. Joseph up front, Thomas on the left wing. That's what I was aiming for. Let's beat Accrington. Artuitus, if I'm saying your name right. Thank you for doing exactly. I mean, you prompted it by saying you had the Amazon sub in the YouTube chat. You've come over, you've done your Prime, you've said hello, and now you can head back to YouTube if you want. 201, boys and girls. Only 99 more to go for a litre of milk. Or I guess a pint of milk. An amount of milk that I can then make a holy milkshake with. And we can discover all the different flavours of milkshake together. YouTube is delayed a couple of seconds. Is it? Interesting. There are 6 flavours of milkshake. Okay, that makes more sense. I did think it was impossible for there to be 14. I haven't opened the milkshake box yet because Anna won't let me drink all the milk. So once I have my own milk, then we'll open up the milkshakes and discover the flavours. Are they just normal milkshake flavours, or is there anything exotic in there? This isn't part of the plan. Has the price of milk gone up that much? Well, she has the fancy lactose-free milk, and I don't really drink milk. I don't have milk in my hot drinks. I don't really eat cereal. So most weeks I don't touch the milk. So the only milk we have is Anna's lactose-free milk, which is expensive milk for hipsters who like to get expensive hipster milk. And I'm not allowed to drink half a carton of that in one go to make a milkshake, apparently. So for me to finance my own milk, yeah, I need another 100 subs. I think that's roughly how much milk costs. I don't know off the top of my head, but I think it's about that. Thoughts on the Premier League this year? It's going really nicely, isn't it? I think everyone's having a lovely time. When will Arsenal start the bottle job? It's not happening. It's not happening. Ironbreaker, thank you very much for the Prime. Oh, we're up to 205, but I've only seen 2 of them appear. That's interesting. Do they not all show up? Thank you to everyone else who's been using them and they're not showing up in the chat. We're up to 205 now. Hooray. D Mackey's done a Prime as well. Thank you very much. Maybe my little ticker updates faster than they come through. There's Tonst28 as well. Thank you for the Prime. I should mention this Prime thing more often, clearly. Thorn, thank you very much for 13 months. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. We're on the road to milk, everybody. I am almost the milkman. 208. Come on. Milk, 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 milk. If we get to 300 tonight, I'll go and get the milk now on stream. I'll leave you on the BRB screen. I'll go and get the milk and we'll do the milkshake here and now. Right, can we equalise before half time, please? Psh. Can we, please? 100% going to end up like the Greg Davies DVD cover with the milk. I'm not familiar with that. Dare I look it up? Someone send Kev milk to the PO box. Luckily, I don't have a PO box anymore because of people doing things like that. The amount of AstroTurf samples I got. J. Carl, thank you for the Prime. Deliveroo milk if you get 300. Wow. I'll just switch the stream to my phone and I'll stream the drive to the shop. Don't we have shelf-stable milk in Europe? I mean, you can get it. It just doesn't taste as good. Fresh milk's better. El Scorchio, thank you for the prime. We're up to 210. We're flying. Favourite biscuit? Are we talking normal biscuit or special occasion biscuit? I consider them two different categories. Like the Christmas biscuit tin, there's some really great biscuits in, but you wouldn't buy a packet of them. Like, I don't think I would go and buy a packet of the little jammy Dodger ones that are in there. They're my favourite out of the tin, the little jammy ones that aren't quite jammy Dodgers because they've got a little creamy bit in as well. But I would never buy a packet of them because I'm not a millionaire. So I think as a packet of biscuits, like a custard cream, maybe. I like a custard cream. Right, we need to do shenanigans. It's not actually worked this evening, but we're just going to keep banging this drum. So Monker's going to come on. And Rhys Dottin's going to come on. And Archer's going to come on. And we're going to throw that combination together into something that might work for an attack. So he goes up there. Where's Rhys Dottin? He's there. Does that work? Yeah, we're just going simple with it this time. We're leaving them three up top. We are going for it. Can't beat a plain digestive. I do like a plain digestive. Anna's convinced me plain digestives are better than chocolate digestives. Because chocolate digestives always melt in our kitchen. Our kitchen always gets really hot. It's like there's a massive box in there that just generates heat. Come on! We're staying with the tactic. We'll go to attacking rather than very attacking. But we're sticking with the system. It's 1-1. Valentin Joseph still in great form. As it stands, we are still in third place. But we'd like a winner. Who have we got who's tiring? Who have we got who could even come on? Murphy could come on for Thomas. That's probably not the worst substitution to make. And maybe Connor for Noble. Because he fits both positions better. Mushroom Man, that is very sad. I'm sorry to hear that. I am also incapable of responding like a human to posts like that. So I'm not going to read it out because I can't do that kind of thing. That's part of the social skills I don't have. But sorry to hear that. Football goals are great, but Joseph does not sound like Day. That is true. I mean, at the moment, can I just point out, we've got Valentine's Day up front for us. We've got the Valentine Day strike partnership. And this is the first time I've mentioned it. How have we let that slip for an entire season? Can we have a winner, please? Are we still third? We are still third by the skin of our teeth. Look at that. A lovely flat front three. What that was a horrible mangled set of words. Flat front three. Oh, it was almost Johnny Day. If anything, he hit it too hard. We're up to 212 now. We're getting close to milk o'clock. Well, one game to go. We are in third. We're level on points with Wimbledon. We're playing Blackpool. And Wimbledon will be playing Crewe. So Crewe are down in 17th. Blackpool is 16th. We should both win. Will either of us? Or is there going to be another tail in the twist? Who knows? Who did Tranmere play? None of our concern. I mean, it doesn't matter if we're not trying to chase Tranmere. I thought they might have been below us. We just need to win. We don't care what everyone else is doing. We just need to win. Topher's desperate for us to lose, so he gets another video. The monster. Yeah, 3 teams go up automatically. The next 4 in the playoffs. Ba 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 ba. You have been very disappointing. You are a disappointment because you don't have a first name. Who the hell are you? Yeah, you can leave. Don't even know who you are. Please don't choke this. I'll do my best. It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Team meeting. We're not expected to win. They're content. That's all I could have hoped for. A bunch of content players. These team meetings have been pretty useless throughout this run-in. Can't wait for Kev to forget about the 5 new youngsters. Oh yeah, next stream. I'm not going to have any idea what's going on. Especially when one of them comes in as the new highest paid player. I'm going to be so confused. Ah, what have I done there? Right, we need the Valentine's Day strike partnership. It's harsh on Ollie Thomas, who is our top scorer. But we could have Valentine's Day up front. Who wouldn't want that? Right. Football. Ahoy. Come on then. Football, 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 football. We're still third at the moment. Football, 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 football. Ah! Wimbledon have got up to second. Tranmere, right. Oh God, it's all moving all over the place. We're down in 4th currently, so we need to score. We should probably watch the match as well. Right, come on then. It's Ollie Thomas on the wing. Across to Doyle. He can't make contact with it. Whittaker to Joseph. Oh, he's missed. Oh. I'm nervy. Let's get the league table on. We're in 4th currently. FM27 does need picture-in-picture. It's all we've ever wanted. I've been asking for it for years. I'm going to be heartbroken if we end up in 4th. After all of this, we've come so far. Don't be bottly wangs. It's fine. I'm not worried, you're worried. Encourage! Just somebody do something. Somebody in a blue shirt, do something. See, this is where I should have started with one of Thomas or Joseph on the bench so I could now bring one of them on. Oh, that hit Doyle straight in the face. Right, come on then. Johnny Day! How many times has he hit the post this evening? This is why he's not cut out for League One. Come on, you Wallies. Someone do a goal. Oh, it's getting stressful. Encourage them again. We're still sat there in 4th place needing a goal against a rotten Blackpool team. Oh! Right, come on. Football. It's Johnny Day. Right. We're doing something we've never done before. We're not going full shenanigans nonsense. I'm thinking that. This is what we're aiming for. So, hold on. I've got a plan. I know what I'm up to. So we're going to take him off for him. He's going to come off for him. And then he's going to come off for him. And where's... This is where it gets confusing. So he goes there, and then we shuffle them across like that. And I think we can do that. And that. There we go. We're going to go more attacking. A back three with no wing backs. Why not? That way we get the 3 of them together up front and we still keep the wingers involved. Somebody do a goal in a blue shirt. Right, Joseph's drop deep. This is it, look. This is what we're looking for. This kind of link-up play. Sloppy from Thomas. Very sloppy. Right, come on. Demand more. We're still 4th. We need a bleeping goal. We've still got Moncur on the bench if we need another striker. We've got 4. We've got 3 on the pitch already. Come on then. Just lump it. That's it. Hoof. That's a header. Johnny Day in his favourite position. Why didn't he square it? There was 2 big boys in the middle. Goodness me. We've got to go all out attacking. We've got to just... Oh my goodness. We've got to act like we're losing. Because we've got to score. I mean, we're going to get Moncur on. We're going to sacrifice a defender, I think. Brown's injured. Moncur's coming on. I guess we'll just kind of do that. And he can go there. Then he sort of plays in a position he likes still. And there you go. We'll bring him on. So we've got two guys who can both play fullback as well. Because that's going to help. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll try not to be completely bananas. More! We just need to score a goal to get promoted. It's not that hard. One goal. Absolutely hideous. Oh. We've got 30 seconds. Joseph with the flick on. It's Johnny Day! It's Johnny Day! Come on! Oh my word! We have 9 seconds to spare! Oh my goodness me! Get back to something sensible. Come on! It was a Valentine's Day goal. It was Valentin Joseph with the flick on to Johnny Day. Boom. That's how you get promoted, boys and girls. So to answer the question that was the title of the stream, was I right to jump ship? Apparently not. We would have got promoted anyway. The finances are still in a bit of a pickle. But to be fair, not as much of a pickle as Wigan's. Oh my word. Well. What that... I mean, that was... It was... Must have been seconds in it. Oh, right. This is why I don't see the budgets. Because they're hidden down there. I've not clicked on that and moved past it, have I? It just hasn't shown me that. Oh my word. Save. Yeah, that's a good shout. Yeah, we'll have a look to see if Wigan stayed up. Imagine if Wigan have got relegated. Oh, for goodness sake. I can't just go to the next one up. There must be a screen where you can. Wigan escaped relegation by 3 points. Well. I need to lie down. Boys and girls, we're going to wrap the stream up there because I don't want to get partway through a transfer window. We'll do it all in one go on Thursday night. I've got windy pops now. But Thursday night will be the transfer window to put together a team that can stay in League One. Will this man be part of it? I refused to sign him for Wigan because I decided he wasn't good enough for League One. He's just scored the goal that's got us to League One. Happy Johnny Day, everybody. I'll see you on Thursday. Toodle pip. Bye-bye. Where is the... There it is. I found it. Oh, my word. I need to have a lie down. Where's my beverage? I need to hydrate myself. Oh, that's delicious. We're raiding Tom? Oh, of all the things. Of all the things we could do.